Okay everyone, I'm going to take you through my doll collection. So this is Haley, and she is a Real Care 2 Baby Think It Over from Reality Works, and she is the rechargeable kind, so I don't have to keep replacing batteries. So she's plugged in right now because I think I might start her up later on. So she's like one of those parenting dolls, and she's on like a real infant schedule when you program her, and so she'll cry for like wanting to be fed, changed, rocked, burped. You have to support her head. If you don't, she screams. Originally I had an electronic neonate, which was made by the sister company of Baby Think It Over, or Reality Works I should say, and so she was more like a toy version of Baby Think It Over. She looked pretty much the same, but her electronics were different in that she just had an on-off switch and would cry for like care every 2 minutes, and that was because they made it like more for children, and they figured like children wouldn't want to wait around for like hours on end for their doll to do something for them to interact with. So they made the neonates cry like every 2 minutes or 3 minutes for care, so that the child would continuously have something to do with that doll. And that was in the show mode, which is, or I mean, sorry, the play mode, which is what I demonstrated on the video I made on my channel about it. And then you could go into play mode where it wouldn't cry to request care. It would just make like baby sounds, and you could just like feed it or change it whenever you wanted. And I just found like it just wasn't realistic anymore for me. I didn't really enjoy it. I barely used the electronics because of it. The cry was loud and annoying, and so I ended up selling my electronic neonate, and I replaced it with this Real Care 2, and I'm not sorry, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love children, I love babies, and sometimes I really get the urge to just nurture and mother, and this kind of just temporarily fills that void. It's a stress relief for me, which is good because stress can bring on flares, so anything that can reduce stress, I guess, is good. Whatever works for anyone, I guess. But she's like a real baby in a way when you have her programmed, and so it fills that void for a little while anyway. My doctors have said like for now we can't have kids. Even if we could, though, we're not financially ready right now. It'll probably still be a few years, but there's so many, I'll make a video about the information I have on pregnancy and lupus, because it can be pretty complicated and tough, and so I don't know what's going to happen with that in the future, but so for now, you know, this helps. So she was technically, my electronic neonate was the first doll. I got her many dolls. I got this Real Care many dolls later. But I still refer to her as my first because I kept the name Haley. It's more of like an upgrade. So she was my first. Next doll I got was this doll here. She is Jasmine Goes to Grandma's from Ashton Drake, and my dad got her for me for Christmas, and she is a pretty big baby. She was a little bit smaller when I got her, but my friend Amy replaced her body. She gave her a new body that's a little bit better, and she gave her a magnetic passy for me and fixed her armature that had popped out of the socket. And that's how I became friends with Amy, actually. I found her, one of her Reborns on eBay, and thought she was an amazing artist and contacted her, since she lived close, so I could save on shipping, and had her fix up my doll. And I renamed her Alexandria, so that was my second doll. The next doll I got is Charlie from Ashton Drake, and this is him here. And I renamed him Landon, and I should show you like a before picture of him, because from Ashton Drake he wasn't that nice looking. His hair was a mess and he was pale. And so recently, just I think it was like last month or the month before, my friend Amy, who's a talented Reborn artist, reborned him for me. And so she redid all his coloring, and she gave him a cloth body because he had all vinyl, but he was so, because of all the vinyl, like he was so hard and he wasn't cuddly. So now he's really squishy and cuddly, and she did his little feet and everything. And so she did a really awesome job rooting his hair. Like, look at that swirl. That is something that I wish to accomplish one day. Yeah, rooting is really hard to do, but she did a fantastic job on his hair, and it's so soft, and I just love it. So that's Landon. He was baby number 3. Then came Olivia, Lullaby for Olivia, from Ashton Drake, but I got her from my friend Nicole. Nicole didn't want her anymore, so I bought her from Nicole, and I renamed her Savannah. So there she is. She's really, really cute, and when I got her, she became my favorite instantly. Although I think she's getting this bruising. There was a batch of Ashton Drake dolls that their vinyl went bad and got some kind of bruising, because like she's kind of pale and stuff. So I've been considering removing her paint and everything and reborning her, but I like her hair, so I don't want to touch her hair. Plus I hate rooting. So I'm not really sure what I want to do about that, because I can't repaint her without removing her hair. So I don't know. But that's Savannah. After Savannah was when I bought the Real Care 2. And then I also got this Reborn off of eBay, because I had never seen a Reborn in person. So this is Vivian. The Vivian sculpt by Evelina Wozniak. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I renamed her Avery. Let's take out her passy so that you can see her face better. Yeah, she's really cute, and she has a big belly. Yeah, and this artist did a pretty good job, I think. I like her little shoes. Yeah, so that's Avery. I'll show you her earlier. My very first Reborn that I painted and made. And so for a first time, I guess this isn't a bad rooting job, I guess, for a first time. There's her hair. Yeah, and for rooting you have to poke each hair in the head with a needle. And so like these kits come just all disassembled, and you just paint like the head, the arms, the legs to look like a real baby, and then you stuff the body and weight it like a real baby. They feel heavy. So like I said, she was the Evelyn sculpt, I think it was Evelyn, but I renamed her Chloe, and so that I decided to keep her since she was my first Reborn I made. And then now, like I said before, I've got this little guy, the Connor sculpt, renamed him Rollin, and I'm trying to find him a new home. I made him just for the sole purpose of selling him. I don't have the space to keep him. And then our latest, Emma. There she is. She's so cute. And I just don't think I can sell her. So I think she will be part of my collection. Yeah. So that's it. Bye-bye.